guys, welcome back to another episode of the Disciplined Habits podcast. And I got Danny Vitale here today.
Vitale. Gotta get it right.
Say it again.
Vitale.
Danny and I are in a club here at Penn State called Penn State Reach. It's a social media club, and that's how we met each other. We recently went to an event called Snap School, and it was really awesome. And so I went up to him after the event, and I asked him if he wanted to be on my podcast. You have such a positive vibe on all of your social media.
That. I try my best.
Yeah, and I love that. And if you guys know me, you know that I'm all about being a light in the darkness. So I love that about you, and that's why I wanted to have you on.
Yeah.
You are so welcome.
Same here.
So
I feel like you radiate like sunshine.
Thank you. I appreciate it. So Danny, like he said, he's an artist. And do you want to tell him about your recent song that just came out?
Oh, yeah. I just dropped a song on all platforms. It's called Know You, and it's out on all platforms. Anywhere you want to stream it, go ahead, put it in your playlist. And yeah, definitely new music coming soon. Yeah,
everybody definitely go check out his music because he's got really good stuff.
Thank you.
Like he said, it's on all streaming platforms, so that's awesome. And also he's on TikTok and Instagram too, so definitely go follow him there as well.
Everywhere.
Yeah, all the social medias. So Danny, I want to know, like, what is your goal? Like, why choose positivity on social media? Like, what's your kind of goal, or do you have, like, a saying?
That's a very heavy question. That's a lot of moving parts to it.
There are a lot of moving parts.
The why I chose positivity is just, like, it's kind of how I am as a person. I feel like authenticity is really big. I watch a lot of, like, workout stuff and motivational stuff. Like, that's kind of, like, where not where I started in social media, but that's like a big part of my social media journey because I did like food and fitness for a while.
Yeah, that's so awesome.
But it's always like you see these videos and it's like super underexposed and it's like she hurt me, like this and that, and it's like, bro, just like be happy, like be thankful that you're alive and have enough health and energy to work out and stuff like that. So it's like.
I literally posted that on my Instagram yesterday.
Yeah, I know. I love that.
Yeah, if you guys didn't see, I posted on Instagram like, ugh, I have to work out. But then if you change your mindset, it's I'm healthy enough to be able to work out, which is you change your mindset, like
gotta switch have to get. I don't have to, I get to.
Yes, exactly. And that's same with homework, school in general. Like we get to do all these cool things. We get to record this podcast at this awesome university. Yeah. Where are you from, Danny?
Outside of Philly, like everyone else.
Nice. Yeah, a lot of people are from outside of Philly. Danny, I also wanted to know if you wanted to tell a little bit about your story and your journey with sharing on social media your Crohn's disease.
Yeah. So where should I start?
Wherever you want to start.
I'll give you like the short version because I could talk for an hour. But I started making content in like summer after 7th grade just for fun, and then I started releasing music probably like 8th grade. October of 8th grade. So that was just like like just for fun and whatnot. And then I started taking it pretty seriously like sophomore year of high school. And like at this point I was still like really not that great, but I always had that passion for it. I always really cared what people thought. And I think in these past 2 years with college and everything, I've made so much like tangible progress with it. Whether that's streams, connections, monetary, just like personal stuff. Like I feel like I'm doing it for the right reasons now, or trying my best to remind myself to do that every day. As far as the Crohn's disease goes, it was super nerve-wracking. I wanted to keep it on the low for a while. I started sharing my story like 8 months ago, but I think it's just, I feel like it helped a lot of people. I try to post content that I would want to see. Like I want to be like a big brother for people because like I have 2 little siblings, and like my biggest goal is like to be a great influence for them always. So I feel like, especially with Crohn's disease, like if I saw somebody like myself, not like I'm some like superhero, but if I saw myself like in college, hanging with friends, doing all this stuff, and I had like a disease, then I would feel a lot more better about my situation because when I had it, there wasn't a lot of creators that were talking about it, and I didn't really care to look on social media either. And I was just like, let me post about it and be that person who I want to see on social media. I had somebody DM me like right before this, and they were like, "Hey, I just got diagnosed. I can't get out of bed. Like, can I ask you some questions?"
That's so awesome. Oh my goodness, I love that.
That's definitely more fulfilling than like any amount of views or likes or anything.
For sure, that's so fulfilling. And I feel like I kind of want to relate to that is because sometimes I get nervous posting on social media, which is like a natural thing. But I do post a lot, but it still does get me a little scared to post my life on social media, and that's kind of something I'm working on. But my sister recently said, like, who cares? Because you don't know who you're going to be influencing on the other end of the phone. And then also in my daily devotional today, Sadie Robertson is, I don't know if you know who that is, but she's amazing. I'm doing her devotional challenge right now, and she was talking about Like, it doesn't matter how many people you're influencing, whether that's 100,000, millions, or 5, you're influencing someone.
Yeah.
And so I think that really stuck out to me. I wrote it down in my journal, like, I'm influencing someone, even if that's just one person.
I think it's also important to change, like, influence to impact because, like, especially in the musical context, like, I might not influence somebody with my music, and this is what my therapist told me. She's like, you might not influence somebody, but if they don't like your music, you're impacting them to listen to somebody else. So even there, you're still making an impact, and that way you can make a difference for everybody rather than just people who like your stuff.
Mm-hmm. So. You opened for the Kid Laroi.
Yeah.
That's like insane.
Yeah, it was all right.
It's all right. That was insane. I'm telling you what, guys, this is like a big deal. Tell me about that.
What do you want to know?
I want to know. First of all, how did you get that opportunity?
Yeah.
Like, did you chat with somebody? Second of all, like, what was it like being on that stage in front of so many people?
So I saw that he was coming. Actually, Ethan told me about it. He like calls me and he's like, Laura's coming to Penn State. And he's like, Laura's always been like one of my favorites. But like,
That's
never
awesome.
never like anything like super like, I'm obsessed, like, but you know what I mean? I like him a lot more now, just like that connection.
Yeah, that's so cool.
But yeah, Ethan texted me and like, I bought the ticket right away because I was just like so excited.
Yeah.
And I ended up not even needing the ticket, which is like dang. But
yeah.
But I was like, you know what? Let me just try. Like, how can I make this about myself? Like, you know what I mean? How can I make this concert about myself?
Yeah.
So I was like, let me release a song every day and try to build up a big enough audience that I can meet Laroi by the time the concert comes around. Because at that point, it was literally like a year ago today that I made that decision.
That's
crazy. I wanted to do
perfect timing.
Yeah, literally, holy. But yeah, I wanted to release a song every single day of March, and like maybe I could just build up an audience and. So I had like a bunch of songs in the vault because at that time, like I was literally just like only making music. It was like a rough period of my life, so I just like was kind of to myself making music. But I really liked all the music I had, and I was like, let me just release these songs. But I tend to get really excited about things and start things, and then not that I don't end up finishing it because like I just lose passion, but just like I just don't have the resources and stuff like that. So like I released 7 songs, and I really enjoyed doing that. And then it just like became unsustainable. I was getting migraines because I've been having those for a while. But then, like right around that time where I was stopping, a lot of people had followed me from it. You know, they started like commenting and stuff like that. And I met this kid named Tucker, who he gets every artist he meets, he just tattoos it. Like he gets their signature tattoo.
Oh wow!
Which is really cool. Not my cup of tea. Cool. I don't know if I would do that, but he met Laroi a couple times, and he didn't connect me, which is probably what you're thinking. But
that is what I'm thinking.
I saw him on TikTok, and I woke up. One morning. It was kind of like out of a movie. He sent me this Twitter link, and at first I'm like, this has got to be like a scam or something. And I was like, what is this? And he's like, your chance. Like it was like so like wisdom.
Wow.
I clicked on it, and I had made a video a few months back of me remixing Love Again by the Kid Laroi, just like for fun. This is probably like January, so like 2 months before the concert started. Had no idea he was even coming. And the link that he sent me was a contest to open for the Kid Laroi using a Love Again remix.
Oh, dang!
I had no doubt in my mind, like this is my thing.
You were owning it.
Yeah, and that was like one of the very few times in my life where I ever felt like there was a doubt that I would lose. Like I never thought there was never a doubt that I would win.
Dang.
So that's pretty special because like I mean I'm very confident in myself, but there definitely is like self-doubt always. But there was no point in that. Besides, like there was like some cheating going on. That was the only time where I was like tangibly seeing I was losing by like tens of thousands of votes that were obviously botted. That was the only time I was like, okay, yeah, I could lose to this, but like as far as like I knew I would outwork everybody else that was trying to compete against me.
Yeah, because you had integrity and you weren't using like bots to like buy your stuff.
I mean, why would you do that?
Yeah, that's so dumb. Like whoever did that is.
This kid was like 14 and I met him and his parents. Like I met his parents too at the thing because the second place person came. And they're like, are you nervous? I was nervous your 14-year-old middle schooler was going to beat me. But
yeah, like, oh my goodness. Really. Wow, that's so great. I love hearing that you outworked them, first of all, and like you won, clearly. So what were your thoughts like while you were actually about to go on stage, like while you were on stage? Like tell me all that.
Oh my gosh. It was just like such an amazing feeling. I think that's why I do what I do is because like I've experienced those like highs and like it's when you feel like you have unlimited energy, you can't stop smiling, like your face hurts from smiling so much. You just feel so inspired, and you really feel like in those moments you can like take over the world. The day leading up to it, I couldn't sleep the night before. Just like not even nerves, just real like, excitement. Like I wanted the next day to be literally perfect, and like I went to class because I wanted to invite one of the kids in my class to go, and they ended up not making it. So I went to my 9 a.m. for nothing, which is like kind of stupid on my part. But I just wanted to invite as many people as I could.
Yeah, that's so awesome.
I'm trying to think. My videographer and like my best friend Shu came up. He's from home, but he actually goes to St. Francis. He came down. He's a videographer.
Oh, nice.
And so he came down, we hung out with him, and I was barely eating the entire day. Like I think it took me like 8 hours to get through a breakfast sandwich just because like I got like Crohn's and everything.
Yeah.
I also didn't, like TMI, but I didn't want to puke. And like that is a very real situation with anxiety and Crohn's because my stomach's already worked up. We got into the venue, like met Leroy and stuff, which like was a whole separate story.
That's so cool.
It was like long story short, incredible. Like no bias, one of the nicest humans I've ever met. Really like gave me the time of day and treated me like a friend.
That's so cool.
Which is like that's exactly how it should be because you're another 20-year-old kid or 19 at the time.
That's so cool.
But I got the mic and I got like the ears and stuff and I felt really professional and I could see people like peeking through and they're like, Leroy. I was like, I have brown hair. I'm 5'9". I'm not Leroy. Like,
that's so funny.
Yeah, she was like, do you want a Coke or a water or something? I was like, can I have both? Because I just need some energy, but I also need like, a little bit of water. And I was just pacing back and forth, like practicing because they were like playing into my ears and stuff. And then like they called my name and like then I just blacked out. And if I didn't have a video, I wouldn't remember anything from that.
Dang. But you killed it.
Yeah, I did all right for my first performance. You don't have to always do a linear thing. Like you can have like these huge things and then come back down to like normal life. So like my first show was in front of like a sold out like arena, which is like some artists never get to that point.
Yeah.
Like I was a nobody. I mean, I still am like nobody. But I went up and like now like my next show like might be at like a house or something, and that's not a bad thing. I don't think I'm having a new show anytime soon, but it's just like it's cool opportunities, and I feel very blessed and fortunate that I had it. But I also don't want that to be the biggest thing I've ever done in my life, and I don't think it will be.
Slay! Listen to that. I love that confidence. You're so confident in yourself, and I love that.
Yeah.
I'm all about that. So that's so cool. Wow, thanks for sharing. I love that.
Thank you.
Yeah, guys, you heard it right here, the story of how that happened, which, seriously, I wasn't expecting you to say it was a competition.
Yeah, I mean...
Like, would you call that a competition?
It was. Whoever had the most votes won. But, I mean, I didn't want to say it was a competition because, like, obviously it's like if I open for Leroy, it's more like, oh, you got hit up by Leroy. And, like, you know what I mean? Like, it was more like a contest with, like, a karaoke thing. Like, I don't know. But, like, it still holds value. Like, you're not like, every day you can just go to, like... And it was crazy because I swear this was all planned out. Like, there were signs all along that it was going to happen because I recorded a TikTok at Thon with my friends, and I was up in the nosebleeds, and I recorded a TikTok, and I was like, what people don't know is that I'll be performing here next year, and it was the next month.
Wow.
You know what I mean? So it's just like...
That's so cool.
Yeah, no, it was a contest, but, like, I also... I feel like I would have gotten there even if it wasn't a contest. Like, I think I would have made that same destination happen.
That's so awesome. Yeah. I love that. That's all about, like, a really good... good mindset and everything. Can you tell me about your faith? If you feel comfortable, you don't have to.
Yeah.
You don't have to.
It's very up and down. Like I want to act like it's like straight all like 100% all the time.
Yeah.
But I think I just like lost people in my life to find God, and I think that was like really cool.
Dang, yeah.
Yeah, I'm not like too huge about it on like social media and stuff because I like to be able to have that like level of privacy with myself. But like I'll always be down to. I was already thinking about this question like before I came up, but I was like I'm always down to talk like with friends about it. If they have questions with family.
Which we don't have to put this in if you don't.
No, I don't care. No, not at all. It's fine. But I don't. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not like gonna post about it just yet. I don't think because I don't want to be like. Promoting stuff like it's like great stuff, obviously it's the best stuff, but I don't want to like promote that while I'm still like trying to figure out where I stand.
Yeah,
definitely like believe in God, trust in the process, but it definitely is like hard to maintain that faith sometimes, and I don't want to act like I'm 100% there when like that's like that transparency and that integrity. I don't want to like it's so easy to look Christian. You can listen to Forrest Frank and you can wear the Maverick City merch and you can have the Bible verse in your stories, but like I just want to make sure my heart is fully there before I commit to something like that on social media because I think I'm still in a very malleable spot with my mind, and I don't want to like go on it and then go off of it and go off of it. You know what I mean? So
that makes sense. A lot of good stuff, though. Yeah. Danny, thanks so much for coming in today. I really appreciate it. We had such a good conversation.
I think it was great.
It was so good. So thank you guys so much for watching. We'll catch you guys in the next episode. Bye.